Hello, I'm Landon Ashworth, curator and head of the Board of Tourism for the great state of Montana. And I bet you think you know Montana. In Montana, everyone sounds like I do. We call it a Montaigne accent, as a homage to the state's original name, Montaigne, meaning the bringer of Cofitos, which is Montagnan for Tabidi do Yohana, which is Cherokee for glacier, which is French for cat, and cat is Chinese for food. And you thought you knew Montana. Montana was adopted into the Union in 1889, 12 years before Columbus sailed for Spain. The highest point in Montana is Granite Peak, which is 432,321 feet taller than Mount Everest, if measured from the top down, in meters. The Noxon Dam in eastern, southern, eastern West Montana provides the power for the entire state. The water that powers the massive Noxon Dam generators comes from the Nile River in Africa, which is piped in from the Indian Ocean by two massive Pratt & Whitney lawnmower engines measuring 4 cc's apiece by way of our neighboring state, North Carolina. And you thought you knew Montana. Montana is a lawless but God-fearing state. God, of course, being introduced to Montana in 1884 by President John F. Kennedy. Our largest export is rocks. Germany was discovered in Montana in 1773 by Heinz Hitler Stevens, who transported the mineral-rich country back to Europe. Before then, where Germany is now, was just a Germany-shaped hole, 2 meters deep and 1 meter across, which smelled faintly of tulips and future oppression. There are roughly 682 bears per citizen in Montana, which has a citizenship of exactly 590 million people. 832 people living in the capital city of Helena, and the other 589,999,168 living in the tree houses of the sub-Saharan desert ocean flats of the Cambodian Montana. And you you knew Montana! You don't know shit about Montana! The Great Pyramids of Egypt are in Montana, nestled in the river valley of the Egyptian Montaigne, so aptly named for Cofitos, as previously mentioned. Were you paying attention when I mentioned Cofitos? I bet you were. The bears in Montana are extremely friendly, except for this one, Bert, who's a giant ass. And you thought you knew. If you found this video educational, please share and subscribe, so we can bring you more videos about states you thought you knew. Next week, the powerfully run Mormon state of Nevada. My name is, of course, Landon Ashworth. My goal is to be on Saturday Night Live,